Hello, my darlings. How is everybody? Going to give everybody just a few minutes to find me for Facebook to let you know that I'm live. So it's Ashley. We are opening the Abundance Masterclass for Lightworkers, for spiritual business owners. Get clarity, clients, and cash in your spiritual business, and we're hosting this for the whole week. So really kicking off from tomorrow, the 8th, until the 12th of August, and I'll be live every single day. I'll be posting a video for you to watch, and there's a PDF exercise for you to download. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit more. Just going to give everybody a few minutes to find me on the page. You're all very, very welcome. Let me know how you're doing. Pop in the comments. Let me know where you are watching this video from. I'm Irish, as you can tell from my accent, but I'm hosting this from Italy, north of Italy, and it is hot. So I have a fan in the background, which isn't ideal. I hope it doesn't interfere with the sound. And I just couldn't do my hair because it just refused in this heat to do anything. So here I am. Tried to curl it and you're just, I don't know. So this is the way I'm showing up. And it wasn't even, I thought, well, I go to the hairdressers and I thought, there's no point in this heat, it'll just fall out. Hello, Linda, hot in London as well. Yes, it's a hot summer, all right. Okay, my darling, so I know people are gathering, you're checking in, and if you're watching the replay, you're very, very welcome. Karen is just outside of London with my toddler asleep on my lap. Oh my God, I remember those days. My kids are 10 and 14 now, so yeah, so enjoy it. I know it's hard, I know it's tough when they're young, when they're that small and you're trying to do other stuff as well, but really, enjoy it and give your little one a kiss for us. But you're very welcome, love. And everybody else that's joining, you are so welcome. Just let me know where you're listening in from, and if you're watching the replay, where you are as well. So we're going to get started. I have a few things that I want to, I haven't done this masterclass, I haven't taught this material in 2 or 3 years, I think. But I watched the videos last week and I was like, oh my God, apart from the fact that my hair was red in the videos and I haven't redone them with grey hair, even if I did, there would just be exactly the same content, because it literally blew me away, the content. I condensed probably 10 years of having an online business, enrolling and working with literally thousands of clients now around the world. From all over the world, and literally bringing in thousands and thousands and thousands of euros into my spiritual business for my programs and events and packages, one-to-one clients and group programs. And and I don't say that to brag, I say it to let you know that it's possible, especially if you're starting off in your spiritual business, or if you're in a bumpy period in your spiritual business where you're struggling to bring it all together, to make things work. Maybe you're going client to client and in emergency mode all the time, or firefighting, or trying to bring in clients, and it's taking up a lot of your energy and you can't seem to focus on the long-term plan, or you haven't figured out marketing yet, you haven't figured out how to do social media without exhausting yourself, you haven't figured out systems. I just want to share this week everything that has worked and hasn't worked for me. So wherever you are in your spiritual business, whatever questions you have, this is the week to ask me. I'll be live every single morning, 10 a.m. UK and Irish time. I will be live here, and I'll do my best to keep on track. So the day before, we're going to release a video and the PDF. So what I want you to do every day is take a look at the video. The longest one is the first one, and I think it's 20 minutes, 25 minutes. But after that, they're quicker. I think they're 15 and 20 minutes. So literally all the videos, you could watch them in an hour and a half. And then the PDFs are going to take a little bit, maybe a half an hour each, 30 minutes each to really, or you can spend as much time as you want on that. And obviously the longer you spend on it, the more fruit you're going to get from those exercises. But the first part, which has just been released, it should be in the group now, is around clarity. And this is like, these are things that I see Lightworkers making these mistakes over and over and over again. So go in and get some clarity. Go and have a look at that video, download the PDF and get started with that right away. And then I will be in here tomorrow morning answering questions about that. I put a thread in there with questions, anything that comes up this week that you want support and help with in your spiritual business, you can post that in there. It is completely free. I am showing up here completely free every single day this week as your coach, as your spiritual business mentor, helping and supporting you on healing and transforming your business, your spiritual business story right now. If you want to go deeper, you want to jump in and you want to, this week will give you a taste of what it's like to work with me and be in our community of angelites, basically in the alignment program. And if you enjoy this Abundance Masterclass and you want to go deeper and you're here, oh my God, this is amazing, I want to continue this journey, you can step into the alignment program, which is open now. We're enrolling now. We are enrolling at the current price right now. Things will all increase. Everything's going to increase on Friday the 12th at 8 p.m. But for right now, you're welcome to enroll at the current price. And you can find out details. Just go to my website, ashleymooney.com, and you'll find out about the alignment program. But to sign up for this whole workshop, this whole masterclass, the Abundance Masterclass, go to ashleymooney.com/abundance and you can put your email in there and you will get every single part of the masterclass. So even if you can't attend it, you know, the lives every day, which, you know, if you do, you're going to be blown away by the end of this week. But even if you can attend one, if that's where you are in your work or your life right now, the videos you can do self-study. So you can literally go in, download them, watch the videos, download the PDFs and do that in your own time. So whenever you can. The lives are there. If you want to come and interact with me personally, get some personal coaching and get your questions answered. So they're the live streams. So that is basically, I can see everybody finding me. You're so very, very welcome. Let me know where you're watching this from. I would love to know. Tomorrow, I have some notes down here, so that's why I'm looking down so I don't forget anything. I did forget this. On Thursday, I have a very special webinar. It'll be on Zoom. The link will be emailed to you once you're on the list. Trying to enroll earlier, but for some reason I'm having an issue with PayPal. In the alignment program, email our team, support@ashleymooney.com, Karen, and just email us and let us know. We'll sort that out for you first thing tomorrow morning. Or you can also just PM me straight after this and I will email the team as well. From a cool Northern Ireland. But, you know, don't worry, this masterclass is free for the week. So you have the week to interact, to get as much as you can from this experience. But we'd love to welcome any of you that feel called to come into the alignment program. So tomorrow, yes, so what did I say? Okay, Thursday, the webinar, my 7 secrets for multiplying your money in your spiritual business. Gold dust. So even if you attend nothing else, that would be a really special gift for you to give yourself. Everything is at 10 a.m. UK time because frankly, it is just too hot any other time. I'm doing this at 5 p.m. in my time and it's still hot. So that's why they're so early in the morning. But it means that if people can't get there live, they can watch the replays. So what I want to do is talk about this important moment that we are having right now. And there's no coincidence that I'm hosting this masterclass on the literally opening on the 8th, which is the Lion's Gate. It's a really powerful, important moment in the year and moment in our history. And in the last 3 years, this is a very powerful energy. And I usually take August off, so it hasn't been this powerful, or hasn't called me to come live and do some training at this time until this year. So it's a really powerful portal this year. This is from Alana Fairchild, White Light Oracle. And I just want to read a little bit from the book, because I read this the other day and I just thought, oh my God, this is such a powerful portal that we're stepping into. So we're here today, we're opening the doors, but the masterclass is officially running through from the 8th to the 12th of August, opening on the Lion's Gate. So we have Ishtar, Lion's Gate 888. Your heart has a heightened connection with the higher realms of consciousness and light. A blessing, empowerment, and positive omen shall enter your world. Doors will open for you. Abundance and prosperity are headed your way. Take care of your heart. Ask for spiritual assistance, and it shall be granted. Something negative is going to transform into something very positive. So if any of you are struggling right now in your spiritual business, this is going to be a pivotal moment. This is going to make such a difference. Any amount of time that you can give to follow this masterclass, attend any of the lives that you can, is going to make a massive difference for you wherever you are in your spiritual business or your financial journey. And I'm going to read the next piece here, which is the 88 frequency will stimulate your soul in a unique way. So that's tomorrow. It facilitates a deepening intimacy between the spiritual worlds and the earth plane, an amplification of light, and an outpouring of positive blessing for humanity. It's believed many, if not all, cosmic avatars who come to Earth as advanced spiritual guides come from Sirius and make their blessings increasingly available to humanity during this opening between worlds. So the 888, so the Lion's Portal, opening now, but really officially tomorrow. This oracle brings a message of a breakthrough and a healing. I want that for you in your spiritual business. Of a significant lightening up of your light, of your life, and the end of a deeply challenging cycle in your life. And I'm going to say in your spiritual business. This is a special divine dispensation augured by the oracle of Ishtar, Lion Gate 888, where hope has been difficult to find or all seems lost. The light shall return, and beautiful blessings are destined to unfold in your life. So, you know, this is a really powerful moment, and I really just want you to, you know, when we come together, when we call on our angels, which is what we're going to do in just a moment, and we're going to do this little invocation at the end of this this card. I'm going to just read out the little piece, and it's a really powerful moment. I'm going to ask you to set your intentions as well in the next few minutes for the week ahead. And setting your intentions is really powerful. Set like 1% of people in the world actually set intentions. Like there's about maybe 30% that actually set intentions in the world. But there's like maybe 20%, I'm just throwing out these numbers, I can't remember the exact figures, but say there's something like 10% create goals, create intentions, and then review them. And then there's like this 1% that review their goals regularly, every single day, every single week, every single quarter, every single month. And slowly, and that 1% is the highest earners on the planet. You know, they're the ones that keep checking in with their goals. So it's really important to set your intention for this week ahead. What do you want to achieve by being here? What do you want to change in your spiritual business? So we're going to dive into that in just a moment. But I just want to really make sure that you can feel and see and connect in with that powerful energy that we're stepping into this week. It's a powerful portal that is opening for us in any area of your life, relationships, spiritual path, spiritual business. Okay, so I'm going to light a candle and I'm going to call in our angels So just taking a breath, if you like, you can with me right now, you can take a breath and we can call in our angels, asking them for their guidance and support. I can feel the angels gathering. Take a few deep breaths with me. So take a deep breath in. And just on the out breath, allow yourself to completely relax, you know, drop down, feel your, feel it like a sigh. So there's a release and relaxation. So a nice deep breath in again. And just let that go. And just really begin to bring yourself into this space with me right now today. And another deep breath in. Just notice 3 simple deep breaths, how much it's a really powerful impact to just get you more grounded and relaxed and centered and really present right here. So breathing and relaxing. So you can close your eyes if you like. I'm calling in Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, Zadkiel, Gabriel, Uriel, and Raphael. Raphael for healing, holding this healing space. Archangel Michael stepping in to just protect this space, this vortex that we're opening. Michael standing on every angle of this space, 4 corners of this vortex, this energetic room that we've opened in the ethers this week. So just calling in your angels, calling in your guardian angel to step in beside you this week so that you receive exactly what you need on your path this week. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, okay, so I'm going to read out this. So connect to your breath, flowing in and out, helping you to come fully into this present moment. When you are ready, say the following prayer aloud. So you can say it with me. May the enlightened heart that truly loves humanity bring forth the compassion, mercy, grace, and protection needed so that all beings may gain spiritual benefit, freedom, truth, and peace. So rest your hand on your heart and ground and acknowledge this healing process and this moment of time that we're in for this next week. You can imagine you carry the light of this energy, this Lionsgate portal in your heart, and that your angels are with you and protecting and looking after you this week so you get the most from your spiritual business. So, my darlings, that is it. We are open. So what I want to do is a little few questions I want to get you thinking. So this is for spiritual business owners. So I want you to think about what is it that's not working right now and where do you want to be instead. So I want you to take a moment, take a breath, breathe into that and post in the comments what is not working for you right now in your spiritual business. Is it that you can't seem to get consistent clients? Is it that you had a big lump of money come in and then that disappeared? What is it that you're afraid to go live? Is it that you can't get consistent income coming into your business, consistent clients, consistent income? Is it that you haven't figured out marketing? Is it that you haven't figured out how to be on social media without exhaustion and burnout? Is it that clients are cancelling on you and you haven't figured out how to get paid in full yet? Is it that you have a problem with your pricing? Is it that you're just starting your spiritual business and you need some guidance and support on that? You're just not sure where to go. So I want you to really take a moment and drop down into your heart and really look at what is not working right now. What is not working for you in your spiritual business, in your life? And just take a moment to think about that. I know it can be heavy, and but sometimes we just need to look, we need to see what is not working. So for me, what was not working was that I had too many projects and too many offerings. And literally last week I decided to just forget everything and just focus on one thing, which was the alignment program. So I literally had a massive sale and just closed the doors on all my other programs. I'm not going to sell them anymore. So for me, but I had to sit with that, and I had to say, right, what is not working here? And I realized that my energy was dispersed and instead of focused on one area. And I realized, with a lot of thought and, you know, thinking about this, I realized that focusing on just one thing would give me the biggest impact in my business and would help me to reach many more people. So it's really important to think about what is not working. So just take a moment with that. Thank you, angels. The angels are gathering all this. Just dump it all in. Archangel Michael's holding out a big black sack and is just saying, just dump it all in there. Everything that's not working, everything that's causing you frustration or anxiety or making you feel depressed about your business right now, just dump it all into that black bag. And my Archangel Michael is just saying, I'm going to take all this and I'm going to hold it outside of the space for this week, and you're welcome to take it up at the end of the week. But you might be surprised when you take it back up that many of your questions and many of the things that were the problems and issues that you had will be unraveled, you'll have found solutions for in the week ahead. So now, after we have, if you're watching the replay, you can pause here and take as long as you want on this step. And now I have my genie lamp. So what I want you to do is, how do you want things to be instead? So if you had a magic wand, if you could wave a magic wand and things could be different, let's say 12 months from now, let's say even we could tweak and change some things by the end of this week. Let's say by the end of this masterclass, we get some solutions to the issues that you're currently experiencing in your spiritual business. So if you could wave a magic wand, how would you like things to be instead? So that's your question. Really think about that. How would you like things to be instead? And I'm just going to rub this beautiful magical lamp that I got in Dubai when my sister was living there. And I'm going to ask for the angels to listen to your prayers, listen to your visions, listen to your dreams of how you want things to be instead. So how you want things to be instead. So in the case of me, when I looked at what wasn't working and I made the decision to just focus on one program, which was the alignment program, and the vision that I have of how I want to be instead is I want to make a bigger impact. I want to teach and talk to lightworkers about money unapologetically. I want to support lightworkers to bring in more money into their business, to raise their prices, because I have an ulterior motive. My motive is the world needs more leaders, more heart-centered people with wealth, because money does make a massive difference on this planet. You know, money of itself doesn't really do anything. You know, money only does good or bad depending on the hands of the people that have that money. And research has shown that women in particular, but light workers as well, when we receive money, when we look after ourselves, we look after our families, and that money, as it continues to come in, as we develop systems and we become financially independent, that money goes back out into our communities and goes back out into the planet and goes back out to support every single being on this planet. That is research, proven research, that women, oh my God, there's a bang there, one of the doors is just bang, reinforcing what I'm saying, that women with money can make a massive impact on this planet, and literally by sharing that money after they've looked after themselves and their families. So I want you to really think about what is it that you want instead. And I'm calling in the angels to work with us today to bring those dreams into reality over the next week. And you know, you might have a vision to have a consistent flow of clients coming into your business, to have consistent income coming into your business, to get some clarity on who it is that you're actually here to serve. So whatever that is, post that wish in the comments. Or if you have a journal for this week, which would be a fantastic resource for you, open that journal and start to collect this information, you know, answer these questions in your journal. But how do you want things to be instead? Really expand and step into that vision of how you want things to be instead in your life and in your business. So I'm just calling on the angels to support you, and all of our dreams, I'm popping them inside, and I'm going to ask the angels to work on this for the next week so that we all receive little miracles, insights. It could be something that I say, it could be something that you watch on the video, it could be something in the PDF that you download the activity and you're like, oh my God, I've heard this before, but not in this way. Suddenly I can see things in a different way. It could be somebody in the group. I am not the guru in this group. I'm hosting this event. I have a lot of experience to share as a coach and a mentor and a spiritual entrepreneur. But there are many other teachers, healers, light workers, spiritual entrepreneurs in this group. So I'm expecting us to interact with each other, to share our knowledge, to support each other. So, you know, when you come into this group, post once and then comment 3 times. So find somebody else and give support, because, you know, somebody else might be doing the same exercise as you, but maybe they're afraid to post, or maybe they've posted and there's tumbleweed. Nobody has commented or given them some support, and sometimes people will delete their comments then instead of getting the support and the feedback that they really need. So I'm expecting us to use this community this week. You know, I'm here, and my other fellow angel lights from our alignment program are here. My team is here, Jessica and Jem are here. So we're here to support you. So really use the space and support each other. Post your questions under the question tab. Make sure that you invite your friends to this group. So you can simply share the link, ashlingmooney.com/abundance, and you can invite them to sign up for the masterclass, or you can literally invite them into this group, and they'll be able to access all of the live streams. For the video, or for the webinar on Thursday, we'll need to sign up at the link. So that is more or less where I am with that so far. So I would love to hear in the comments, how are you? And while I'm waiting to hear those comments, I'm going to call in the angels. So I'm using my own deck, the Archangel Messages for a New Earth, and I'm going to just pick an angel card for us. Angels are saying I need to pick 3 angel cards for us this week to open up this space. So I'd love to hear how this is resonating with you. Okay, so we have 1, we have 2 angels, 2 archangels coming into the space this week, and we have 3. Oh my God, so Michael is here big time. Okay, so we have Michael big time. Michael is here. You're stronger than you know. So this beautiful card here is reminding you that, you know, sometimes we get stuck in the day-to-day of our spiritual business and we forget about the big picture. And the day-to-day can be very draining. The admin, you know, if you're posting on social media every single day and you haven't set up a system yet, or you're not batching your content yet, that can be a massive drain, and it can weaken you, can drain you. And Michael is just coming in to remind you it's important to remember that you're stronger than you know, and that, you know, we really need to release some of that time that you're spending on unnecessary tasks in your business. Free up some of your time so that you can focus. Exactly in the case that I did last week, just literally cleared the decks in my business so that I would have space, creative space, and space to focus going forward. So that is Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron. What I've just said, be your own guru. I'm not the guru in this group. I have my own story, my own spiritual insights and guidance to share with you. And I have a lot of experience that would be very useful to you. But there's also, you know, this is different to business. This is not, in spiritual business is not business as usual. It's not the traditional marketing. We need to learn all that stuff. We need to know how to market. We need to know sales, sell from the heart. We need to know how to use our social media. We need to know how to use systems. We need to get our emails sorted and start building our community there. But spiritual business is, as well as all the practicalities, all the practical information that we need to create a business that's working and that eventually makes us financially independent, there's also the energetic piece. You know, there's the piece that we are sacredly contracted to work. This is what I believe, that literally before we came to this planet, we sat down and with our angels and set out our sacred contract and decided, like, what is it that I'm here for? When I come back this time on earth, who are the people that I'm going to work with? And I literally think that we drew out our plan. We drew out all, there was names in there, and we knew that we were going to meet this person on this date, and they were going to say something, and they were going to support us in our life journey. We were going to help this person on this date. So there's the energetics. So what I'm trying to say is, you know, there's this, we can learn all this stuff. So everything, feel free to take as much goodness as you can from this week in this Abundance Masterclass, and then do with it what you will. Take the good pieces, drop the pieces that don't resonate with you. Just take what you need and be your own guru, be your own guide. Allow your angels to guide you on what you need most right now in your business. So that is Metatron. And finally, we have Archangel Zadkiel, and Archangel Zadkiel says it's safe to be wealthy. And this, like, I redid these cards because I have three cards for every archangel in this deck. And the cards I had for Zadkiel, the images weren't speaking to me, so I had to go back to the artist and say, look, we need to redo these. I want to see wealth. I want to see happy people when we're talking about wealth. I want to see people unapologetic. I want to see people thriving, and the whole suite was changed of these cards, and this is like one of my favorite cards. It's a beautiful woman sitting at her computer with a cup of tea, really just shining, like beaming her light out into the world, feeling completely alive and joyful. You know, maybe she's doing a live stream, maybe she's writing a blog post, maybe she's doing a coaching call with a client. But whatever it is time. It is so fucking time for you to allow in abundance. Allow yourself to get well paid for your spiritual gifts. And I know that this is like, for light workers, it is different. There is centuries of trauma and torture and death associated with us sharing our healing gifts. It has not always been safe for us to share our healing gifts with the world. And it has not always been safe for us to receive money in exchange for our healing gifts. If you want to learn more about this, read the book A Witch by Lisa Lister. It is incredible. She talks about the witch wound and this collective trauma that many light workers and mainly women have experienced in the past. And you know, it can show in our unwillingness to really be visible, or we don't even know why we're not being visible. We don't know why we resist live streams so much, or we don't know why. You know, it can explain the terror that some of us feel. I know I certainly did when I first started going live. I would literally shake from head to toe with the just sheer terror of going live and sharing my healing heart, my healing gifts with the world. And you know, sales was a whole other terror situation, you know, that I had to overcome and I had to walk through. And I just want to say that this is the safest time. If you are a woman or a light worker watching this, it is the safest time when you're living in the Western world, in Europe or the US, UK. It is the safest time in our history to allow money for our healing gifts, to receive money for our healing gifts. It's the safest time. You can see that by more and more people all over the world. I'm seeing this coming out of the spiritual closet, if you like. I can see people in corporate, I can see people that were just, traditional coaches are suddenly sharing the fact that they have witchy roots, and they're a little bit woo-woo, and they use their intuition, and they call on angels, and they use crystals, and they use angel cards. And it's like a tsunami now at the moment, this wave of entrepreneurs that are just suddenly opening up about the other side of them that they use in their business. So it is so safe, and we're growing in numbers. And this card is just reminding you that it's time. If you haven't, if you've been resisting going live, if you've been resisting creating your email list and getting that set up, if you've been resisting creating that first program, resisting going online or doing anything online, resisting joining a community or getting a coach or investing in a program, whatever it is that you've been investing in, it's time. It really is fucking time. This card is saying it's safe for you to be wealthy. But I know that for me personally, I've invested in coaches and training and programs from the very beginning when I did not have the money to invest, but I knew I needed support. So this week is completely free. So, utilize it, get as much as you can from the experience, do all the different parts of the masterclass. But what an incredible angel looking after us today. So we have Michael, Metatron and Zadkiel. And finally, there's a card that came through, and it is Archangel Jeremiah. So this card, I'm just going to take a little sip of water. This is really important. So I've just posted in the group protection and grounding. And I want you to open that doc. It's a free doc. You can just open it and just read through it. And I want you to realize that you are stepping into a healing transformational vortex with me this week. Like if you are committing to being here, and if you want to, you can say yes or a Y in the comments right now, or if you're watching the replay, put a Y. And just, make that commitment to your spiritual business, to showing up in whatever way that looks like for you. That doesn't mean that you have to show up to every live stream. That doesn't mean that you have to watch every video. It doesn't mean you have to do every exercise, download the PDF and do the exercise. It doesn't even mean that you have to come and post every day in the Facebook group. It can be tailored to what you can commit to. So I would, if you have a journal or a piece of paper, open that up now and commit. Like, what are you committing to this week? If you want the same result in your life or your spiritual business, then keep doing the same thing. That isn't that the definition of insanity, is wanting something different but keep taking the same actions every day? Isn't that Einstein, some version of that? So if you want something different, you have to take different action. So at the beginning of this call, we looked at what wasn't working and what you want instead, and we put out that desire out into the universe. And now your angels are saying, okay, you want this? These are the different steps or the different actions that you're going to have to take to get there. So I'm inviting you to drop into your heart and ask yourself, what are you willing to commit to make these changes in your spiritual business right now? What time are you going to check in once a day for half an hour and just maybe watch a video? Or are you going to come in live? I'm absolutely not attached to whatever you want to do. I'm just showing up. My commitment is to show up every day, to look after myself in between that. I had a nap before I came on just to make sure that I was really well charged. I've called in all of my angels before I even turned on the camera. I'm really taking time out for me this week to really look at what things I want to improve in my own business. So I'm taking this sort of as a personal retreat for this week. I'm showing up for you. But wherever I show up in groups, I received that massive transformation and change for myself as well. But with that change and with that commitment, this is a deeply healing space. So I want you to say, look after yourself. Stay hydrated. Get out in nature. You know, do some grounding exercises. Download that PDF, do some grounding exercises. I will pop a few different meditations and things, resources, as I feel we need them in this group. I'll probably post a cutting up the ties meditation probably later on in the week when I really feel like we need it. Some forgiveness work always comes up when people step into work with me, so I'll probably post something around that. So whatever you need, I'm going to post to here. Whatever your angels are calling from me and from my work, you'll get it this week. And this is Jeremiah. It says, learn from the past and release ancestral karma. And the message with this card is really, this is, you know, we're here to work on our business, you know, but really your business is one of the deepest spiritual paths that we can take. This is my understanding, this is my experience. Learning about pricing can uncover some of your deepest blocks and patterns and negative behaviors and past life vows of poverty. Just looking at pricing in your, like the traditional pricing in your business, if you're willing, can bring up all of this SHIT. I'm actually going to post a video in here of divine pricing. I'm just going to write that down. That would be a really good one for you to have. So whatever you need, I'm going to post it in this group this week. So if you need something, you know, I'm going to be watching the comments, I'm going to be watching the questions. But this healing that you're doing for yourself and in your spiritual business is making an impact on your descendants and also on your ancestral line. So you're doing some ancestral healing this week. We're going to do some forgiveness work. We're going to do some grounding and protection. It is massive. Working in your business is massive. Do you agree? Post in the comments. Let me know. Give me a heart. How is this resonating with you? What are your ahas so far? What is the one thing that you're taking away? Even if you've just joined right now, what are you taking away from what I've said today? From anything that I've said? Is there one idea or one thought or one, maybe you've heard it before, but now you're hearing it in a different way? What is your one takeaway from today? So you can post that in the comments. You can post it in the Facebook group later, and I will respond. Thank you for the hearts and the thumbs up. I really appreciate you all. So let me see. Oh my God! So all the comments were gone. That's why I couldn't see them. It was so interesting. Okay, my comments. That's why I couldn't see many comments coming through. Just let me check here on the computer, see if I can see some comments. You're all very welcome. I'm so sorry that I didn't see the comments. Hi Lorraine, hi Karen, hi Maya, lovely to see you here. Hi Colette, hi Chilla, everybody else. I can't see all the comments. Lorraine, you can just go back and watch from the beginning. I really recommend it. Cool in Northern Ireland. Love that, Maya. So, and Maya, I love your picture. I love your picture. I don't think you had a picture last week, so I love that. That's a lovely piece around visibility. Yeah. So Linda says, need to change how I do things if I want different results. That's your aha. Brilliant. Love that. And that is it. That is massive. If we just keep doing the same thing, we're going to get the same result. You know, so, and the good news is you don't have to do it on your own. You don't have to do this on your own. You have support. Linda, you're in the alignment program. You know, you've had support this month around pricing, around client boundaries. You know, once you're in a program and you get that support, so you have that for free this whole week. And then if you feel called, you are welcome. Anybody who's here to step into the alignment program. And Karen, your aha was pricing is always an issue. Pricing is an issue. So yeah, so if we don't get I'm going to really go deep on pricing in the webinar on Thursday, Karen. So, you know, just listen to that, but it will come through during the week as well. And I will post a video called Divine Pricing, which will give you a lot of answers around the question of pricing. Wendy says, massive for me is to think about the transformation rather than the tools. Brilliant. Have you, Wendy, I guess that you've watched the first video if you're posting that, and I can't wait to hear, you know, you can post in the Facebook group. So this is what I want everybody to do. Each day, watch the video for whatever part. So part 1, for example, there's a video around clarity, getting clear on the transformation that you provide, and selling that transformation rather than the tools. So it's really good video. It's really, really good. Even if you've heard this before, you will hear it in a different way. So watch the video and then download the PDF. This training is free, but it is so valuable. Like one tweak, one of my clients in part 3, took this and literally made back his investment. The script that I give literally made back his investment in the program that he signed up for. It was the Abundant Heart at the time, and I think it was $997. And which is included in the alignment program. You get that free now in the alignment program. But he signed up and he literally took this script, sent it out to his clients in an email, and literally had 5 clients sign up at $197 and covered his whole. He could pay off the whole course that he had committed to. So he was able to pay off the Abundant Heart in full. So. Yeah, it's absolutely massive. It's just go and so watch the video, download the PDF, and then come into the Facebook group and share. So tell us, what is your client? Share your client. Share your client in your own words, in your client's words. Share any ahas. Share anything that you want some help with and support and some feedback. Maybe you're thinking, Aisling, is this right? Do I need to be a bit more clear? And we can help you. We can just expand on that. And myself and my team are here for you this week. So that's what I want you to do every day, is make the most of this space, and me here as your coach. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we have part 1, 2, and 3. Get clarity on who you're here to serve and the transformation you provide. So vital. Part 2 is clients, how to express yourself, how to express what you do. So the next time somebody says, what do you do? You'll be able to, I can say it clearly and confidently. You'll be able to share that and bring in clients. You'll be able to share that across your social media, in your emails. And then part 3 is cash, how to get cash flowing in your business. And I show you a simple script on how to raise your prices and bring in clients literally overnight. And I've done this, and my clients have done this, and it can bring in clients and money literally overnight in your business if you're willing to take the action, or it depends on how swift or how fast you're going to take that action. And that is it. So that's what I want you to do. So I am going to leave you. So just let me know how you are. Post in the comments. Let me know how you are. Are you excited? I'm really excited to share everything that I know about spiritual business and the experience that I've gained over the last 10 years. So just let me know in the comments, and I will come back and I will check in later. If you have any questions when you're watching the replay, post them under this video. I want to see your intentions. I want to see what hasn't been working. I want to see what you want it to look like instead. Everything, anything you want, just post it in under this video. And when you've done part 1, go and post it in the Facebook group, and I will come and tag me so that I know that you've posted, and I will come back and give you some coaching, one-on-one support. And that is it, my darlings. Thank you for joining me. Please invite your friends. You can share the link, aislingmooney.com/abundance, or you can literally invite them into this group. motivated, excited. Amy is saying, this is fantastic, taking a hiatus on my business at the moment, but certainly want to expand and concentrate on this full time. Thank you. Love it. So you have a week of free coaching support and this amazing community of angel lights and light workers, coaches, therapists, spiritual entrepreneurs to support you, Amy, and everybody that's here. So I'm so excited to have you all here, and I will be back here tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. So do your best to get in part 1. Go and watch the video, do the PDF and post in the group, and then I'll be live then to answer your questions live. That is it. Mwah! Have an amazing week. I declare this Abundance Masterclass open. We are open for business. Loads of love, my darlings. See you tomorrow. Bye.